Yes, hello. So as I was saying, there's two things that are kind of new. First of all, I still haven't been able to fix my original pair of headphones that my lovely dog has destroyed, and then she proceeded to destroy another, and yet this one, if you can see, has had to be fixed with some good old Scotch tape. So this is just drifting sort of type, fixes exactly what you want. Now, what's going to happen today? So after Atlanta, unfortunately, I've been super busy, so I wasn't able to post much and tell you about how the race went and all the other stuff. So basically, I'm kind of working on getting a few a few nice battles here and there, getting getting the track map and a few other things, and then maybe I'll be able to kind of do a bit of a video on it. Which could be nice. I'm kind of hoping to do the same with all the GDS stuff as well. But what's quite interesting today is a bit of training for Wall, New Jersey. Now, if you're not familiar with the track, it is pretty much a killer. You initiate, so you start right on the bank, you initiate straight into the wall, and you're supposed to ride the wall before dropping down into the midfield and doing the rest of the track. There's a really hard transition as you go down the wall as well. It tends to super upset the car, so that's kind of a tricky part, kind of setting yourself up for that transition. In all honesty, I don't have a lot of laps under my belt on this track. I'm a bit nervous going up against some of these really fine folk on the server tonight, but regardless, I am here basically to get better, and hopefully maybe I'll be able to qualify in the second round and go from there. Either way, I can tell you right off the bat that let's be honest, I'm kind of at the bottom of the roster for VDC Pros, so in all fairness, I have my work cut out for myself, and I have to be patient. All of these results aren't just going to happen. These guys have been competing for multiple years. They really have their technique down, and most importantly, they know most of these tracks, whereas I don't. So just as I'm learning to be a lot better as a driver, but I also get to learn most of the tracks that are typically world-class pro tracks that people compete on. If I'm being honest, I think the last time I drove Atlanta or Wall, New Jersey and all the other stuff was about 8 years ago. Well, we're still doing Live for Speed and all the other stuff. There's going to be a lot of drifting for me this year. I have some very interesting news as well. There's certain things that happened, and I'm quite and Connor Shanahan on track. I got to tandem with Connor. He's super amazing, obviously, compared to me. There's such a huge difference in skill level, but that's the great stuff. So as a real life driver, getting to drive with Connor or Alan or some of the other really awesome guys, that would be cost prohibitive, to be honest. And it's amazing to have the opportunity to actually do this in the virtual world. So in a way, and I'm sorry for all the people that have had a really bad Corona day, but for me, thank you Corona for making drifting a bit more of a thing and giving us the opportunity to enjoy some of this stuff. That's a stupid thing to say, I take it back, but it has been an opportunity to explore this part of sim driving, and it's quite fun. So I'm really hoping this freaking pandemic will go away and we'll be able to keep enjoying the sim stuff, but also kind of do some of the real stuff. So guys, what's going to happen is I'm just going to jump over to VR. I'll tell you a bit of and the other surprise is we might actually see Piotr Wicek competing in this round. I don't know, his car has been released in the pack, so or at least I think so, I might be wrong, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna jump in. My god, I have such weird hair. I'm really sorry about that. I promise to see a freaking hair person at some point. For now, let's do something very important, namely let's jump in and do some drifting. Yeah, all right, here we go. So let me jump over to cam 1. All right, here we go, and this. And what I want is in VR, so I'm just gonna jump and put my VR on and I'll take you for a bit of a spin. Yes? See you in a sec. Alright, here we go. And we just managed to teleport in the United States of America, New Jersey, where we had this beautiful track. Alright, so let's see, do we have some decent FPS? Oh, ouch. Okay, hello invisible wall. Okay, FPS is not great. I'm here in the parking lot. Okay, so I'll see what I can do, because I'll be honest with you guys, part of the reason I've been streaming a lot less lately is because FPS is quite poor, and it feels like it's kind of a choice in between the two. I get reasonable FPS if I'm not streaming, even with all of this low detail, but yeah. Anyway, let's see if we can go on track a little bit. Just loading up our settings right there. Probably just gonna do sort of like a random lap. Alright, here we go. I don't think anybody was chasing me at that point, but you know, just gonna reset. No idea what happened there. But that was my first lap, and honestly guys, the FPS is so bad. I really hope I'm not gonna bother the other drivers, because my driving isn't gonna be amazing. I know that for a fact. Okay, so here we have Alan and Reese welded to each other. Beautiful. Alright, let's see if we get... Ooh, that was a big hit. I have a feeling that people might be doing that transition a bit differently than I am, because I've been bumped a couple of times there. They're a bit more committed, I don't know. Here we go. We'll just wait for somebody to show up. And I'll do that further from the line. That is the proper way. I should take you, next time I'm going to take you the proper way around. This is a bit of a cheater way to get into the track. Man, you can really feel this bank in VR. I don't know if you guys can tell, but... I got in too early. Oh man, I was afraid we were going to crash into those guys. I totally messed up that lap, but okay. that was my bad. I totally overspun. So that's the thing. When you transition from the bank over to the flatbed, your steering tends to go super crazy and just kind of jump the car into angle. In essence, your front right wheel just digs in, and because of that, it just wants to turn a bit much. It's not what you want. I got hit there a little bit. That's quite nice. All right. Whew. All right, so I promised I'm gonna show you the proper way around it. So over here we go. So big totem right there. We take a bit of a left, ride that clutch because my first gear is so tall. Then we take a right over here where we have our warm-up area. So now that we're all good and warmed up, we can proceed to the start line. I can just wait over here and see if anybody else is lining up. Gonna go and watch, do my own thing. Man, it really wants to over-rotate there. Man, my car is really slow there. Maybe it's my line, I don't know. Had a few battles with Kyle Fonseca a few days back, and he was saying my car is quite slow. I don't know if it's the car, it's probably me. I'm using the same setup as with Atlanta. So I'm zeroed on the toe for the rear. Okay. I was really not thinking this this lap, guys. Jeez. All right, buddy. Let's see who else we can get. are going the proper way around. I wonder if I should too. It does feel a bit more convenient, but it's more mileage. That is not what I should have done there. I don't know why. I think I wanted to experiment with that line because I fell a bit back. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm not feeling super confident about this track. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry for bumping into you, Alan. I don't know why I was trying to get that close. I shouldn't have. Oh, there's Tikon Poletsky right there. That's gonna be interesting. Alright guys, let's take it the proper way around. Let's make this into a little Gymkhana session, should we? Alright. Who else is coming? I'd be happy to get chased right now. Man, I over-rotated there. Was clearly not chaseable, so that's my bad. That's my problem, so I gotta figure out a reliable strategy where I don't slow down too much so that Chase bumps into me. And I also managed to kind of keep stable on that transition from the bank to the flatbed. That's alright. Sorry about that. I don't know whose fault that is, because they were just on the track, but then at the same time, you see, I figured somebody was chasing me, but they weren't, so... That was nice. That reverse 360, that's dope, man. All right. Just when you want to show off, you do something stupid like that. Here we go. Setting the stick on. Doing a lap. That's quite nice. Pretty gnarly. Having a look to see what these guys are up to. You gotta be very careful not to get your rear tires on the bank, because the car just wants to angle up and lose speed. Okay, so on this bit is where I feel my car is not fast enough. So I wonder if it's me, namely the line that I take, or if it's what? That car was not there before. It must be my drawing distance or something. That's weird. That's a really nice lap. Lead and chase. Well, something must have happened there. That's weird. How come I can see the RX-8 and can't see the S15? That was a bit strange. So the guys are paired up. Just gonna go at the line, see if there's any takers. That second one was on me for sure. Okay, so I think my opponent had vanished, so I had to vacate the spot. Man, this track is quite hard. I've not had a decent lap yet, not a single one. Just gonna jam with these guys. I'm trying to study their line, figure out why my car just doesn't want to get close on that side. Damn it. So on this flatbed, my car is incredibly slow. I just feel like pretty much with everybody I'm falling back in chase. And I have no idea what I'm doing wrong, because I'm trying not to scrub speed off, but then when I'm accelerating, it just seems like it spins the wheels. So I don't know, maybe I'll have a play with the settings, but these settings worked quite well for Atlanta. And yeah, suppose we'll see. We'll see if I have to mess with them or not. Here we go. Okay. Just gonna wait over here, see if somebody that's not paired comes along. This is trouble with these tracks. You can only have a couple of tandems on track before it starts getting super dangerous. So I don't know what that was, man. There's Stephen Hatcher, I believe, and that RX-8. Oh man, super close to that wall, quite pretty. That's tidy band. Over here. Okay, so this bit, I'm so slow, I could cry. We'll get out to a run. These guys just go, right? Okay. It's gonna wait. Finally, I did at least a lap over there. What sort of a stupidity was that, man? Okay, so I was wrong there, clearly. To be absolutely honest, right now, what I want is to do decent leads so that I qualify, and then, you know, all the battles that I get are super bonus. Already being able to drift this backed track, it's been it's a big deal. Oh. Well, I mean, just do another lap. This was a much better initiation on the bank. Oh shit, fuck. See, that's the thing. So what am I doing? So what I want on that transition is make sure that my rear is sort of loaded, which is why I should keep pulling the handbrake a little bit, simply because if I unload the rear before the transition too much, then it just wants to snap, and as that happens, my front right wheel comes in contact with the flat surface, and then the entire car, simply because obviously it expects to kind of go down the bank, puts a lot of load on that tire, and what it wants to do is go further to the right, so that kind of sets you up for a spin, which isn't great. I don't know why I reset there. I should have taken a chase. That was super nice of you, dude, to wait. Have you seen a worse chase in your life? I'm really having to fight the car in order to gain any sort of traction. This is gonna be difficult if it comes down to battles, so I'm not doing that great. I touched him, but I'm not sure. Honestly, I think pretty much everybody's gone, so I'm probably gonna exit to save this replay. This was quite fun. I just can't catch him, man. My car is very slow. That's quite nice. I should experiment with different lines and all the other stuff. But yes, that's not too bad. Woo. We might be a bit late to the party though, because it doesn't look like there's a lot of people still on the server. Probably just gonna wait for a little second, then get out and see if we can save a replay, maybe see some nice battles. Whether that'd be me or some of the other guys. Do you know what? I'm probably gonna do just that. Here we go. So we've had some VR action. Here we go. And now what we're gonna do is probably jump into a replay and see how we did, right? Here we go. So keep this replay, please. Maybe joining back a bit later, but for now, let's check out a lap or two, and then we'll probably just either do a bit more practice or end the stream. Gonna try to have shorter streams. That's even a possibility. Although at the same time, to be absolutely and perfectly honest with you guys, it's honestly a matter of time, man. I'd really like to spend a lot more time doing this, but it's not easy. Here we go. So with the screen, just need one cam, obviously, because we don't need any paddles over here. Alright, so now that we can sort of hear each other. Okay, so this is the replay. These are the first laps. What the cameras look like. Alright, here we go. See, I can't really see much over here, can I? I wish that camera was at a different angle. But yeah, but this is sort of how all of the VDC guys chase. You can't put a piece of paper between yourself and the opponent. Yeah. Exactly how I'm gonna be able to do this based on previous experience by weekend is gonna be interesting. But frankly, I feel a lot of it has to do with my setup, and annoyingly I was quite happy with it, but let's see what else we have. These cameras, it's quite hard to see what's going on the bank there. That kind of looks close, but I can't really tell. Like, what are we doing? So that's kind of the thing. I generally like to chase with a similar angle compared to the lead car. That kind of puts me at a disadvantage sometimes if I mistime certain things. There we go. I wish the track cameras were more zoomed out so we could actually see what's going on. Okay, so that would be your parking lot. Here we go, getting in. Gotta love a nice smooth roof, man. Here we go. Let's see who else is here. So Alan's in the parking lot. Ricardo. Let's check this view out. That's pretty good on the wall-ish. I stalled that pretty badly there. It's alright. So can we have like... Well, I mean, it was a bit difficult to chase, but I'm not doing a good job at all. It looks like I'm lost, and I don't know what the line is down the bottom over here. Have Hadikad knocking on my door. And this is so annoying. Honestly, with the setup that I have, I've been able to do very few really decent chase laps on this track. Wonder if that's a thing or it's just my technique, but... Bit of a hit there. Oh, that's quite nice. I'm still having trouble here with that transition. I'm slowing down too much because I'm afraid it's gonna send the car into a spin. Oh man. That's a very good chase there by Adriel Machado. I totally lost that start. I'm trying to reel him in. Oh, and that was the stupid lap where I totally messed it up. And those guys were tandeming behind us. Ooh, so sorry guys. Oh yeah, and I crashed into Alan, didn't I? Ah! Stupid. Okay, so let's see this lap. Hopefully I didn't mess it up, and we can see a nice lap with Alan. We want to chase. I don't actually remember. That's such a nice S15 in it. Look at that chase by Alan. I know what happened there. I would imagine he got hit too and couldn't transition. Oh, too bad. Alright, so I definitely need to work on that transition. And I think what I'm doing is over here I should be using quite a bit less throttle. Let's look at the speed a little bit on that section, yeah? So we go. Could have carried more speed here and maybe less angle. Okay. And over here what we're doing is we're decelerating from 90 to 65. Alright, so we were at 65 there, and we actually lost about 6 kilometers an hour over here. And I wonder whether if we were a bit earlier and a bit more progressive on throttle, maybe we could have an extra 5 to 8 kilometers an hour here, which we could carry through over to this clipping point. So it's only there that I start gaining some speed. Now the problem is with replays is that this actual speedo isn't as reliable as it could be. It'd be really nice if it was. But yeah, alright. Let's have another look. Overall, my... shit. That was pretty nasty. And they were having a pretty good run too. Oh, man. But I was first on track, guys, so, you know, we'll leave it to the judges on that one. Sorry for messing up your lap, guys. Didn't mean that. I could try going into a silly gear like first in that transition to see if it's actually faster, because my first gear is still like 150 or something, so I should have plenty of wheel spin in order to kind of keep the car sideways but in like a lower angle. I'm talking about this bit right here, right? I could also analyze everybody else's line, but annoyingly I just don't have the time for that. Really wish I did. I mean, I don't know why they keep crashing into me in chase, man. I don't slow down that much. I think the reason for that is I don't drive like most VDC drivers. So I'm harder to predict, I suppose. I'm a bit more unpredictable. And I don't say that like, you know, look at me, how special I am. I'm just saying, I'm like, I can tell that I'm not as, how should I say, as standardized maybe in certain ways. So, I don't know. Because whatever I'm gonna say is not gonna look good for me. Because I don't feel like I'm making mistakes necessarily. I just feel that my technique is a bit different, and like where some of these drivers are pushing in chase are places where I would tend to kind of leave a bit of room. And I think that's probably where it comes from, right? Because they're a lot more aggressive, expecting me to either carry more speed or kind of do something differently. And I'm all, you know, ass out, big angle, you know, full throttle, but, you know, maybe I'm not as fast. I'm not trying to get away from anybody, basically, right? And kind of do everything in, you know, spectacular, flamboyant, big angles and all that. Now, I feel that you can do both. It's just quite hard, right? Yeah, but these were some pretty nice laps. This is a pretty nice laps, you know. Decent leads, but in chase, I don't think I have a decent lap. This was kind of okay, but then I got too greedy, right? So my car is very fast on the bank, but over here, not so much. Okay. What else we got? It's a very nice chase by Stephen Hatcher there in their RX-8. Not quite matching the angle, but the proximity was excellent. Although matching the angle in quite a few places. I were rotated there. Oh, I really gotta watch myself. Stop bumping into people. Okay, so this is Quao. It'd be nice to see what we did here. It's from Brazil, driving that beautiful Supra. I still don't feel that I'm getting the mindset, the chasing mindset. I mean, this is a stupid run anyway. They totally messed that run up. Yeah, so you see, I just do not have the let's say self-control maybe. Oh man. To not stick it to somebody's door at the same angle. So, you know, lower angle, lower line. You gotta work on that. I definitely gotta work on that. Okay, that was some of it, but I messed it up obviously. Let's see if we can get a decent lap here. Very slow, very slow. I'm really trying to make up the room, but I can't. Alright, well, this was very useful actually. See if I can work on the setup of the car a bit more. See where we go from there. Nice one. Alright, so guys, I think let's check out, here we go. So, I'm not gonna waste a lot more time right now. I just wanted to show you guys around Wall, New Jersey, do a few laps. See if we could get some nice runs in. I definitely need quite a bit more practice. I need to work on the setup of the car for battles, but I'm not even that worried, to be honest, about battles. I'd rather just make sure I'm happy with the car for qualifying, and you know, I like the way the car handles right now. It's kind of on my custom settings that I've been working on for quite some time, and it's kind of a joy to drive, I suppose. I just wished I did a much better job at it. So for the whole idea is that if the car is easy to drive in qualifying, then frankly, if I manage to qualify, even if I get a bit of how should I say, a bit of a disadvantage in battles because my car is a bit slower, I'll happily take it because at that point I would have already won. Yeah, qualifying is the big goal for this race. I'm a bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. The first race in Atlanta, I didn't qualify. My best score was 83, and I think the cutoff for top 32 was 87. So incredibly hard competition. And the judging, you know, the scoring for the judges, as Yeah, it's been a lot harsher, I suppose, than other judges. Just because the level is so high, then you know they need to differentiate more in between drivers. So maybe you know what other judges would consider like a 90-point run. These guys would say like maybe 80 or something like that, you know, just because the really outstanding runs of like 96, 93, 92, you know, those are really almost perfect. So yeah, so the judges are quite tough. They're super knowledgeable, and I really trust them. I think the briefing for the first round was honestly one of the more in-depth and technically useful briefings. So I knew exactly what the judges were expecting. Looking at the way that they judged exactly like they said they would. So I'm really stoked about that because you know judging is honestly probably the most important ingredient if in this sport if you want to compete and take it seriously, and it can make or break the day. I don't think that any drifter was ever upset for losing if they agreed with the judge's decision. You know, it's just what it is. It's sometimes you lose and you're silly, but when like the worst thing that can happen is not having a panel of judges that know what they're doing. And in this case, and on VDC, I think that the judging is absolutely top notch. So that's really encouraging and really makes me yeah wanna push harder and try to prove myself, at least qualify for one or two top 32s this freaking year. Okay, I'll be more optimistic than that. But yeah, it's very hard. So yeah, I'll see how much I can practice for this round, and yeah, I hope you wish me luck. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, stay epic.